I just turned off the air conditioner. We're sitting down.
It's hot.
We're playing Bloodstained. It's hot in here. It's nice and cool right now. It'll be really hot in 10 minutes. We're doing a giveaway. We're doing a good one. We are. We got a copy of Hover, Revolt of Gamers. It's a parkour game. It's got music by Hideki Naganuma in it, of Jet Grind Radio fame. It's got a similar kind of style, I guess, to Jet Grind Radio. It's not on rollerblades, but it's kind of got that same kind of cool feel to it. So if you want to enter that giveaway, check it out in the description below. Also, we played it on the channel, so if you want to check out our video on it from, I don't know, a year or two ago.
Oh, yeah.
You can do that, too.
It was a cool game. Oh, come on. I didn't want to read that
But
again.
not as cool as Bloodstained. Come on, let's get real here. Bloodstained is really the hotness right now.
Get real.
No, Hover's pretty damn cool.
Oh.
I've actually played more of Hover than I've played of Bloodstained.
Oh, yeah? Oh, you played a lot of Hover, though.
I did, yeah.
A lot, yeah. Come on, I just want to get through here. Dudes and dudettes, come here.
And also, on the last episode, it was the first time that we have ever asked you to subscribe to our channel.
That is true.
So we hope that you did it if you weren't already subscribed. And if you were already subscribed, we hope that you make another YouTube account and subscribe with that one, just to bump our numbers up a little bit, you know?
I never thought that we would get this many episodes into a channel and not ask anybody to subscribe.
I'm subscribed to GameSoup. I have a couple of personal accounts.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I subscribed into GameSoup.
Don't reveal that information.
Oh, why not?
Oh, you can.
I actually make fake accounts all the time on YouTube, and I have like 100,000 of them. And 30,000 of them are subscribed to GameSoup. So,
only 30,000?
Yeah. So all those subscriptions that you see, they're actually me, Joe, of GameSoup.
Is it against TOS to joke about how you make fake accounts and subscribe to yourself?
No, I don't make fake accounts.
Okay.
But I do have 2 accounts besides GameSoup, and they are subscribed to GameSoup. So 2 of the subscriptions to GameSoup are me. I don't know. If you feel like that's dishonest, I guess you could unsubscribe from the channel, but
it's not to bump your numbers. It's because you need to see what it looks like in our feed.
And hey, not only do we beg you to subscribe or beg for money, we don't even show you ads. We don't even monetize a single one of our videos.
We've been sponsored by Planters for as long as I can remember.
And not only that, not only do we not show you ads,
it's us.
But we give you free shit on almost every fucking episode.
That is true. That is true. There's a lot of free.
What other channels are doing this many giveaways? Let me know if you know another channel that's doing this many giveaways, especially a channel of this size.
Yeah, we're nobodies.
Maybe a bigger channel.
We're nobodies, man. Dude.
But I bet there's not a single other channel of this size that is doing as many giveaways as we do. Anyway, we're at a boss fight, and it looks like you're against the Miriam. Good thing we changed our color.
Yeah. I remember this fight was actually pretty tough.
Ed's playing on this episode.
Oh yeah, Ed's playing on this. Stop it!
You're almost dead. You're almost dead. We don't have a lot of potions though. Sorry, I used them. Oh no, I guess I didn't use them all. Yeah. Did you just use both? Did you use 2 of them?
Yeah.
Oh, good job.
Uh-oh. You can't roll past her. You can't like dive past her.
I tried that early on in the LP. It's not dead cells. You cannot roll through enemies. As great as that feels, to be able to do that in Dead Cells, you cannot do it in this. It's just not allowed. It's not allowed.
There are a lot of games that's not allowed. I get it, but I don't like it. I like games where you can do that, you know?
Yeah.
We have no food.
So?
I'm about to die.
Well, are we near a teleport point?
I don't know.
If we're near a teleport point, you can go back to the hub space and get some more high potions.
I have a better idea.
Buy your own high potions.
I just won't die, that's all.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
What? Oh, you ran out of MP.
Yeah.
I was like, did you just kill her? Or did we run out of MP? It was one of the 2. It was the bad one.
Yeah, who would have thought? Excuse me?
What do you have against me? You look just like me.
Well, that was embarrassing. Alright, I'm just going to try harder this time. I won't, you know... I'm not gonna go back to town and restock. I'm just gonna do it. You know, it's all about just believing in yourself.
Yeah.
If you believe in yourself and you think you can do it, you can just do it.
We did it with the boss on the last episode.
Oh, we did.
What was his name? Archer.
Huh?
The boss in the last episode, the old guy. His name is Archer.
Oh, Alfred.
Alfred.
That's right. Yeah.
I mistook his name for a class in an MMO.
Oh,
Archer.
Right. Speaking of MMOs, man. Final Fantasy 14, right?
Yeah, the new expansion's coming out.
Yeah.
It's got a new tank class.
Cool.
And I'm not going to be playing it because whenever I start playing, I say, I'll just play for an hour a night.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Yeah, 2 weeks later.
Damn it, kid.
I'm spending about 10 hours a day on it.
Yeah,
and GameSoup will never put another game out. So if I start playing Final Fantasy 14, I will not be playing. We will not be making video games anymore, and we may not. We may actually stop. You know, we may actually quit the channel and stop making videos unless there were videos about Final Fantasy 14.
Right.
So if you would like for Joe and Ed to quit GameSoup altogether, the game development side and the YouTube channel side, then let us know in the comments if you would rather that we do that to play Final Fantasy 14.
I don't know why they would want that, though.
No, they probably wouldn't.
They don't benefit, right?
Well, no one really benefits from that.
Right.
And also, our mental states and our physical state, our physical health, our mental health will suffer. These games should be banned. They should be illegal. People should not be allowed to play the games that they want to.
What?
I believe that the state should be controlling what video games we're allowed to play.
Right, of course.
Of
course.
I'm obviously kidding.
Yo, dude, don't do this to me. I'm trying to kill this lady.
Why does she summon a dragon?
Why does she look like us? That's the...
So anyway, if you're going to be playing a new Final Fantasy 14, what are you looking forward to most in that?
Damn it!
I'd probably be looking forward most to the Gunblade tank class, because when I did play Final Fantasy 14, I leveled every tank class.
Oh no.
And played basically only tank classes.
Just die already! Ah! This is not looking good. Not looking good at all.
Well, I'm sure they'll critique your abilities in the comments below.
I did it. All I had to do was believe in myself and believe in the heart of the cards.
Hey, look at her death animation. She does like that little dance animation that you can do. Pretty neat. You got the Miriam shard?
Mm-hmm.
Creates a shadow double.
Alright.
So like a Ninja Gaiden style of ability?
I think so.
There wasn't really any gravitas to that. There wasn't any big story to that. It was just, hey, it's Miriam. Here she is.
Just a random thing.
Fighter.
And that version of Miriam's pretty tough. Pretty tough. I'm not that good.
So
how can she be that good if I'm not that good? You know what I mean?
In that vein. In that vein of critiquing the LPers gameplay.
Yeah.
It's time for comments of the week.
Ooh, juicy.
This is from one of the episodes of Bloodstained. I don't know which one, man. But it was from Adam the Game Boy. He's a good guy. He's got his own YouTube channel also, so you want to check that out. It's Adam the Game Boy, all one word.
Wait, was it a good comment? If it's a bad comment, we shouldn't promote him. But if it's a good comment...
He was really nasty to us.
Oh,
Here's the comment. He said...
Go to his channel and unsubscribe from him.
He said, OMG, you're so dumb. How could you miss it all this time? But seriously, if you ground pound into the water, you can dive down pretty far before your buoyancy brings you back to the surface.
Yeah?
You might also want to grind some of the water enemies.
Ah!
He was giving us a clue there.
He was!
Yeah. And I know that he's just doing this tongue-in-cheek. He's a good guy. He's not trying to backseat game. And well, I don't mind backseat gaming as long as you're not being a jackass.
What was his name? Derek, Jason, John?
Adam.
Adam
the Game.
Sorry.
So thanks for that comment.
Yo, Adam, well done.
That was nice, and you don't have to be that cryptic or passive about telling us what to do. Though we don't mind backseat gaming. You can tell us what to do. You can tell us anything you want about the game. Spoil away. Maybe not story spoilers if you can help that, but you know. And also, we do usually record these many episodes at a time. We'll do 3 at a time. We're probably 3 episodes ahead from when you're watching this.
Yeah.
We're probably recording episode 14 at this point.
Wait,
while you're watching this.
Oh yeah, that's true.
If we have an episode 14, we might be wrapping it up before then.
Look at this thing. What is this?
That's odd.
What's this?
It's a platform. Is this a bull?
Kutch Purse's ring.
It was pointing at the... Oh yeah, I got another ring. It was pointing at the secret area with his horns.
Oh wait, we already have that equipped.
We do. You could probably equip 2 of them.
Better equip... Oh wait, Plunderer's ring. No.
Maybe you can equip 2 of the same ring, because look, it stacks there. You probably can't equip... Oh, you can. You can.
We want...
Why wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Well, it's great.
Plunderer's ring. Item drops. We need those drops, bro.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, equip Plunderer's ring.
Gotta have my drops. Get it?
Yeah, me too.
Get the joke? Okay. Oh no! Don't do it. Don't do it.
But yeah, comments critiquing Let's Players gameplay, that kind of just goes with the territory.
Yeah.
It's just going to happen. And you're going to notice things that we don't. And we're going to notice things that you don't. But the things that you notice that we don't are going to stand out more to you.
And the things that we notice and you don't, you'll never know because we show them on screen.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. And also, we're talking and playing at the same time.
Do you have any? Oh my God, we always talk about this. How hard it is for somebody to like on Twitch to talk and play at the same time. And
I have a lot of respect for guys that can do it. We're not as good at it, despite the amount of time that we've been doing it. It's been like 5 years. How old is this channel? It's almost 5 years old, actually.
Oh no,
we're almost up to 5 years.
We're old. Yeah, there's no excuse for being this bad this late. Nah, I'm just kidding. We're fine. Hey, look at chest. That's all that's in here. Wait, what's this? There's something up. There's something up here.
But yeah, it's fine. You know, leave comments critiquing our gameplay. Leave whatever comments you want.
Maybe you'll make it to the comments of the week.
You might. You might be like Adam the Game Boy and make it to the only comment of the week that we had this week.
That's been a pretty lean week, though. Inferno Cave.
AKA Hell.
Basically. So we went from a secret sorcery lab connected directly to Hell. How about that?
They opened the gates to Hell. All they had to do was dig. They just had to dig a little bit more to the left. And there it was.
Oh, why are we about to die?
Yeah, we are about to die.
What happened?
You don't have any healing items?
Did I just not notice that we were about to die?
Medicine. Yeah, I think you just didn't notice. You can use a waystone. You use a waystone?
Yep, that's exactly what I'm going to do because there's a save point right there.
Yeah, do that. Just use a waystone.
Oh, man.
You almost got...
I did.
KO'd there. AKA killed. In real life. When you die in the game, Miriam dies in real life. One woman named Miriam dies in real life every time someone dies in this game. I mean, there's no one named Miriam left in the world.
Exactly. Well, that's what I was going to say. There's nobody named Miriam. But there's nobody named Miriam anyway because... That's not a name. Come on. You know what I'm saying?
Can you think of any other characters named Miriam from pop culture history?
No, can you?
Yeah, I can think of one.
What? No.
Wait. Yeah, there's one.
No, who was it?
Do you remember the cartoon, The PJs?
I do. The wife?
The wife was named Miriam on that.
Nobody's going to remember that.
No one's going to remember that. I saw it on YouTube. It was, I don't know, several months ago. There's full episodes of the PJs on YouTube, and I got really into it. I watched 2 episodes, and I found myself completely enthralled.
Damn. Illegally?
Well, I guess it's illegal.
Like it was just some random guy uploading it,
just
right?
some random upload, yeah. I guess it's illegal to just upload old episodes of 90s comedy shows.
But it sure is appreciated.
Yeah, because how else are you going to watch those classic programs?
Speaking of that, we had our Evangelion talk yesterday, Joe and I. But we can talk about that, I guess.
Briefly, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, my opinion isn't really very valid on it because I never actually watched the whole series.
Well, no. The similarity is just that that was out of print, so to speak, for a long time. Like to get it for a while, you had to pay like hundreds of dollars for a set, like a Blu-ray set or a DVD set or whatever. And it came out on Netflix, and that was like, like a big deal because it wasn't easily accessible. Oh, even though I've learned to jump in midair, there are still places in the castle I can't reach.
Even Zangetsu must be scratching his head.
Maybe just try.
What? But I heard Zangetsu had developed the ability to fly.
What?
Here, he sent a message arrow. In the searing hot caves, seek the strange demon.
That's not even very cryptic. That's pretty much just on the nose.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Strange demon? That's it?
They're all strange demons.
He says he saw the demon falling up.
Ah.
I'm not sure I understand, but it sounds like finding that demon is my best lead.
I agree. Now, is there...
Yes.
What are you looking to
Yeah,
buy?
we need... Just buy 6 potions.
Thank you.
That's all we buy.
Then we have
Oh, you really burned through our... Are you Joe?
What are you looking to sell?
No.
Is your name Joe or Ed?
Well.
Because right now, it appears that you're playing as though your name is Joe.
I like to play this game sometimes where I look through the inventory and I see what we have.
Yeah.
And I just sell some stuff.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Did you sell our flame whip?
No, we have 2.
I mean, you can sell it if you want. You can sell both. I don't care.
Thank you.
I feel like we haven't gotten a lot of next level items for all the weapons for the categories. Like, I feel like we should have new boots, right? New kicking boots or something.
I think we can buy them.
Might be able to buy them, but they're kind of like low quality. We still have
Oh, yeah.
access to the same crafting
You're right. All we can buy
recipes.
is lethal boots.
Yeah, that's trash.
Yeah.
What about battle boots? Battle boots anything?
No.
Attack 12. No one's using that.
It's pretty bad.
What are you looking to
I agree.
All right, let's just come on. Let's make some cash. We're gonna make some cash. Let's do.
So yeah, speaking of cryptic,
Many thanks. What are you
what the hell was? Oh, I had a topic with the cryptic clues.
Oh yeah.
Is there any thanks? Is there any thanks?
Well, speaking of cryptic clues, I discovered John Titor at 2:30 a.m. recently. A few nights ago.
Yeah.
I discovered the time traveler, John Titor.
Is it Titor or is it Titor?
I don't know how.
Oh.
I kept reading it as Titor.
Oh,
Teeter. Little Teeter.
little Teeter.
Rhymes with Skeeter from Doug.
And what about him?
He's apparently a time traveler who predicted a bunch of shit.
But he was wrong about everything. Spoilers.
Yeah, and then the excuse, though, is that because he warned us of the things that would happen, they didn't happen.
You can't do that. That's
Yeah.
that's garbage.
A lot of people think that Baron Trump is actually a time traveler as well.
Well,
Donald Trump's son.
His name is Baron.
Yeah.
Pretty cool name for
Yeah.
time traveler, right? No.
And there is some highly coincidental evidence that this is true.
Hey, look, we just got some new shoes.
It's not true. Don't go down any... These rabbit holes are... Oh, wow. Have they have any power to them?
They're just squeak shoes.
Attack 17. Here, let me show you something. Let me see if the squeak shoes actually have the quarter circle forward ability. They don't... Are you serious? They don't have the quarter circle forward ability? I was going to show you how you can cancel out of your normal attack into it, but you can't.
Next
Because
time.
they don't allow you to use the quarter circle forward ability, even though they're in the category of shoes.
How long before this gets so annoying that we have to change weapons?
Hi. So,
I mean, it doesn't do any damage. That kind of a weapon, you don't want that to be one of the most powerful weapons in the game, because then everyone's going to be using it and be constantly squeaking around. You don't want people in your game squeaking around all the time. You want them squeaking around as a joke, but not squeaking around, you know,
But I
competitively.
I liked it though. X potion.
And other cryptic posts. Now, I tend to believe cryptic posts on 4chan. 4chan is
I
a
tend to believe. Why?
4chan is a great website for just wild accusations and wild ideas to be spread.
Yeah.
Complete lies, fabrications, if you will.
Yeah. I will.
I like 4chan a lot. Now, not my favorite. I recently saw someone repost a cryptic message on 4chan, and it had a prediction, a future prediction, of course, because I was looking at time travel stuff, and this is one of the things that I fell into. And it had all these really cryptic, scary-sounding, poetic sentences of predictions for the future, such as 3 branches will become 1.
That could be anything. Literally
the black
anything.
flag will fly over the dome. An island will be set to sea. Things such as this.
That's really dumb. Do you know why?
Why?
It's like astrology, because any fortune you read is your fortune.
True. Yeah, you can kind of apply it to yourself.
Dude, get kicked on! Get kicked!
One time a crazy girl did a tarot card reading
Oh yeah?
for me, yeah. I humored her.
But she was just nuts.
Oh, yeah. But it turned out that the tarot card reading was entirely correct.
Woo!
And that it also would have been entirely correct for just about anyone else.
Yeah. That's the thing, right?
But, like, you'll find one thing that seems oddly specific, and then the other things that are very generic will not be that specific, and you'll think those are true because the one that was oddly specific was correct. But the odds are that if the tarot card reader reads 10 aspects of your life to you, that one of them will be oddly specific. The probability is one of them is going to be really accurate and correct, and the rest will seem vague, but, like, maybe they could apply, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's kind of how it works. And I think she got a pretty good roll against me with the probability. It's hard to put it into words, but it was probably more accurate than the average tarot card reading. But the average tarot card reading is probably going to seem pretty accurate to the receiver, if you will.
I mean, yeah, maybe she got lucky, you know? Man, this thing has a huge wind-up. Get whipped. Yes. No.
So let me tell one of Ed's. This is changing the topic, but you got to be able to. Do you need the rocket jump to get over these? No, you don't.
Haha, easy.
That would be really funny if you got hit.
I know.
There.
I really thought I was going.
Wait, you got spike breastplate. Is that how you get through the spikes? Breastplate, injure whoever. No, it probably just gives you thorns.
Oh, it does increase our defense by a lot, though.
That's pretty good. I would take it. I mean, it's probably good against bosses. You're getting hit by bosses all the time.
Easy.
So Ed's pipes froze once.
Oh yeah, this story. I just told this story.
Yeah, I know, but I wanted to hear it again.
Okay. You want me to tell it then?
I'll tell it. So, Ed, let me tell your story for you.
Sure, yeah.
So Ed was living in Japan, and he was renting a small apartment there, and he was at his work, and, well, no, okay, this is getting a little too far ahead. He was at home, his pipes froze overnight, because it was very, very cold, and it was expensive to heat the place, so he would...
No, it's not even that. My pipes were outside. I couldn't heat them if I wanted to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, this is why you shouldn't tell other people's stories.
This is why, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
Keep
his
going.
pipes froze while he was sleeping, and then in the morning he turned on the water so that it would start flowing again. And it takes some time for the water to start flowing after the pipes have frozen overnight. So he went to his job.
Well, no, it's not just that. It's that it wasn't coming out because it was all frozen.
You should just tell the story.
Yeah, the pipes were frozen outside, so when I turned on the faucet in the bathroom, nothing came out because it was obviously frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. It wasn't like it was going to take a long time. They were going to have to thaw.
Yeah.
And it could have taken hours or whatever.
Okay.
That's all. Wait, what? Why am I taking damage? Am I poisoned? I'm poisoned. No, I like your version of the story, though. Keep going.
Okay, so then he was at work, and he realized that the pipes were frozen. And so he, the second he realized, it was during his lunch break, the second he realized that his pipes were frozen at home, and that he was thinking that because he left the water on to start running after the pipes unfroze, that the sink was going to overflow and flood his house.
Yeah.
So he was worried that was going to happen. So what he did was he hopped on the bike, and wouldn't you know it, on the trip home, he met up with a dog. A dog actually chased him down and bit the tire, and Ed fell off the bike, and the dog started attacking him, and the owner was nowhere to be seen. So Ed actually got into a brawl with the dog. The dog jumped on him and started trying to bite at his face, and he had to close the jaw of the dog, and he's like, "Oh, get off me, you dog! Get away from me, Inu!" And so he wrestled the dog to the ground, and then the owner came up to him, and the owner said, "Nani? What is going on here?" And he started speaking English for some reason. And he said, "What are you doing to my dog?" And you said, "He tried to kamu me," which means bite. Kamu means bite. And the owner started attacking Ed with 2 knives. He got out 2 knives and started slicing and dicing and doing moves and stuff, you know? Like a kung fu movie. And Ed just got up and he skedaddled. He just ran and he left his bike there.
Yeah.
He hid in the Famima, the convenience store. And when he went into the convenience store, you're not going to believe this, but there was an earthquake. It was a minor earthquake, but it was enough that it knocked over one of the shelving units onto his leg.
Yeah.
And so this is actually not a very well-known fact, but Ed, he actually has a prosthetic leg because he lost it in that earthquake accident when he was in the convenience store.
That is true.
So anyway, after he got the prosthetic leg at the convenience store, and he got up and just walked back out, and the dog and its owner were gone. So he got on his bike and he just started riding towards home again. He had to ride past a volcano on the way home though, and that erupted on the way home. Just by chance.
No.
And Ed was more worried about his house flooding at this point than the volcano or the earthquake, or the dog, or the injury, or the lost leg.
Right.
He had to get home because he was really worried. So yeah, it really puts things in perspective, Ed. The volcano and you think, my home is flooding, There could be... My home could be flooding. And then, you know, just having an experience where a volcano goes off, you get bitten by an Inu, a.k.a. dog, and then you break your leg off in a convenience store. You know, it just really puts things in perspective.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter that much if your house floods compared to those other 3 things. But Ed was really determined to get home. And I'll have you know, he outran all of the boulders that were falling on near him at the volcano. And he got home, and guess what? His house had not flooded. It has a great ending to the story. So did you like the story, Ed? Did you like how I told it?
I loved it. It was accurate.
Yeah.
Quite accurate.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry if I left out the part about the demons.
Oh, that's all right. That's a boring part.
The occult demon summoning that happened on the way home.
Nah, nobody cares about that part. The bike thing was... I don't know how you knew that. I don't think I ever told you that. Well done. We're about to fight another boss, by the way.
It looks that way. We have a teleporter and a save point. And the chest is open again. There's a blue chest over there.
Yeah. You know why?
Why? Oh yeah, it's the fucking mimic. Sorry, I was looking away probably while you were fighting a mimic earlier, right?
It's a strange demon!
That does look like a strange demon, and I have a feeling he's going to give us either a gravity change or a rocket jump. I'm guessing it's going to be a gravity change, actually. Because I saw a trailer where the gravity in the game changed.
Cheater.
I just remembered it.
Oh.
That happened. But yeah, I just remembered. I was like, why did they show that? That's like a big spoiler.
It is.
You shouldn't show that.
It's almost as bad as showing the Upside Down Castle in Symphony... shit. Spoilers. Sorry, I just spoiled it.
Yeah, it's a 22-year-old game, man.
Okay, that's fair, that's fair. You know, I watched somebody on Twitch the other day who didn't know about Eris in Final Fantasy VII. And... oh. And was surprised by it. He didn't know what was going to happen.
I didn't play Final Fantasy VII until 1998.
Yeah?
I knew about it.
Well, yeah. This guy... Whatever, so what?
What's been something that's been spoiled for you that really pissed you off? What's been the biggest thing that's been spoiled for you that pissed you off? Leave it in the comments. Leave that spoiler in the comments.
Don't hurt me by touching me.
With spoiler tags.
With
or without.
With no tags.
You know, we live dangerously, and you know we ask you to do the same.
I wonder if this whip does extra damage to beasts. And I wonder if this thing is a beast, because that's doing 100 damage.
You're almost dead.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm telling you, all I had to do was believe in the heart of the cards. It's easy, dude.
He was taking damage from the thorns too, from that awesome armor that he got.
Oh yeah.
Reverse gravity effect on you alone.
Cool. So this is it. Invert. Invert.
What do you do? Press up and A?
It's down, up, A. It's actually like a command.
Oh, it's a command. Okay, that's better than... Yeah, I think that's better than making it down and A or up and A, because down and A is slide.
Yeah. Who would... yeah.
And yeah, and having it just be up and A with something that is that changes the entire environment. Yeah, it should probably be a command, or it could be a separate button. I guess they could have mapped it to a separate button. But what button would it be?
Well,
what button is even open? Or
none.
maybe press all 4 face buttons at once. But that's basically a command at that point, right?
The B button is the only button that's not used actually in traditional gameplay.
You can make it the B button then.
I guess you could, huh? I wonder why they didn't. Well, that's kind of cool to have it as a command, I guess.
So the last boss in Castlevania Portrait of Ruin was named Browner.
Browner!
I just wanted to let you know that. Also, we did a full LP of Castlevania Portrait of Ruin that I don't know if anyone has watched.
Why do you say that?
Thing.
Oh, why? Was it long?
I don't know. I mean, well, it's a full playthrough of an old Castlevania game.
I'm sure somebody's watched it.
Probably, yeah.
Don't sell yourself short like that, man. Huh.
But, you know, if you liked this LP, stop watching it and go watch Portrait of Ruin. And then come back and finish watching this one.
Right.
And then go to the Wild Game Appears playlist and watch every video on that. It'll only take you, 200 to 300 hours.
That is true. No. Sometimes I forget how many episodes we've made.
I think we're over 500.
Yeah, I think you're right. Let's... Yeah, that's far too many. What are you doing? Like, come on, man. What are you doing? Lohengrin? What's that? Lohengrin. A knight's greatsword that was forged in holy fire. I guess that makes sense. You get the fire weapon in the fire area. That's weird. You see
You need
that?
to swap gravity.
No, you don't. You just... It, like, automatically ducks once you get up there.
Slide.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is...
Oh, yeah. It works.
Yeah, but... That's not...
It's odd. It feels a little weird.
Yeah, it does.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I get what you're saying. You don't need to be holding the controller to understand what you're saying, Ed. Boy, do I feel your pain, your accuracy, and
Misery, suffering.
Yep. I'm an empathetic guy.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't even know what that means. It means you're good at sports, right? Something like that.
Oh, well then no, I'm not that.
No. You're really good at, what's that one?
Hearthstone?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Then yeah, I'm great at sports.
We got a poison kukri. This is very suspicious. Is that not the most suspicious wall?
One of, yeah.
Like if
I would say it's in the top 10 most suspicious walls in the history of games.
If there was an award, that would win it.
So there's going to be an Akira TV series.
Yeah. Which is
Akira, as we call it in the US.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go watch Akira and read some manga. Hey, do you know all the kanji?
I'm just kidding. I've never seen Akira though.
The movie?
No.
The story of the movie is very disjointed and terrible, to be honest.
Oh.
There's nothing really deep about it.
Oh.
But one of the best animated films ever, just because of the animation itself.
Oh, I see. So, okay. So are you excited that
An incredible, one of the best pieces of traditional animation in history, hands down. You're dumb if you don't think that.
Wow.
But it's, I mean, yeah, it's not even arguable. It's just an objective fact.
No, it's not. There's no such thing. You know what? Your terms need some work, man.
So
You can't say like objective. This is the best X,
However,
XYZ. Yeah.
this story wasn't told very well because they only had 2 hours to tell a story that should probably take, 30 or 40 hours to tell. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Maybe 20. But it's based on a 2,000 plus page
Oh.
manga series, right?
Okay.
It's my favorite. I think it's the greatest story that I have read.
Oh, so
on
it's
paper.
actually good then.
It's incredible.
Okay.
It's if you just watch the movie, you might think that it's about provocative, violent scenes, and these weird creatures that these human beings become, and motorcycles and rocket launchers and stuff. Like it's just some goofy action thing. But it's more of a psychological story.
All right.
And Katsuhiro Otomo is the master of suspense and storytelling in comic format. So if they do a good job with a TV series of it, it's going to be an animated series, of course. Then I think it's going to be incredible. It's going to introduce a whole new generation to this wonderful and disturbing story.
Is it going to hold up though? That's the question.
I think it will, yeah. I have quite a lot of faith that it will hold up, and it's not like a Netflix original. This is it's going to be done by some real guy. Who's actually making it? It was Sunrise, I think, is going to be publishing it. But I don't know what animation studio. Is that an animation studio? I don't actually know that much about anime, but I'm pretty excited about this one.
Well, I have to watch it then at some point, so I can compare and contrast. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't watch those the weeb shows. That's what.
Yeah, that's what they call
it. I don't watch those. I like real men's shows. For example, Jersey Shore, or Back Here. I'm a big.
It's it's the same area, but it's a new room.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. I think this is my least favorite area, and I don't know exactly why yet. Like Jersey Shore.
It kind of pushes you around. When you turn upside down, does the sand also continue?
No, it's just for you, it says. It reverses gravity for just you. But we do need it to get somewhere else in here that we couldn't get to before. Like if there's a, like a platform on the ceiling that you have to drop through. Like you couldn't reach that normally. Come on, dude. Is he dead?
Yeah, he's dead.
He dead. We're doing really... I mean, I'm doing great. I'm pretty great at this, right? Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, come on, come on! Ah! I really like this game, Joe. This is my... Joe. You know, I always call you Joe, right? In real life. This is my second time through the game, and I love it. And there's so much to do that we haven't done. And there's 13 free DLCs, including 2 more playable characters.
I'm really looking forward... I think I'm most looking forward to the roguelike
Yeah!
DLC. I think that's going to be awesome. Could be trash. I mean, they could... If they put effort into it, I think they have the assets to make it fucking awesome.
Yeah.
The art assets and the items and abilities.
Oops. There's also...
I think they have the potential to make it incredible.
Like crap.
Maybe even better than the original game. I don't know.
Maybe.
There's
Crap.
something to be said though for hand design level design.
Yeah.
And just game design, right?
There's several other modes too. There's already a boss rush, right? There's already a speedrun mode. There's one called revenge mode, which I don't know what that is, and it's not explained yet because it's not out. It's one of the DLCs, but that was listed alongside roguelike mode. So I'm really curious.
I think beyond just this LP, we haven't talked about this off the show, but I'm announcing right now
Oh no.
that we're going to be playing the roguelike for at least one episode.
We have to check it out,
Yeah,
of
we're
course.
going to have to check it out on GS. And maybe some of the other DLC.
Rocky.
Maybe we'll just change the channel into a Bloodstained themed channel. Would you guys like that?
We could do that.
We could.
Yeah. His name is Rocky.
We've got some wild games to put out though in the meantime. They'll be coming out after this series has been completed.
That was a very suspicious wall. This is just place just full of suspicious walls. You know what I'm saying? Don't stab. No stabbing. What's in here? Traveler's hat. I think this is the one that increases your damage based on how far you've gone. Oh, cool. Check that out. Heavy ring that decreases your experience intake. By how much? I don't know.
Yeah, it's very cryptic. There's a lot of things in this game that are cryptic and not in a good way.
I mean, all right. Let's
not
find
in a
out.
Poetic way. Well, how do we find
We're
out?
at 7496 experience right now, right? So let's see what happens after we kill this guy. Come on. 7248.
Okay.
What is that?
7496, 70... Wait, what did you say?
7248.
7290s?
No, 7496 minus 7248. This is like 250 or something? 200...
Oh, it's to the next. Okay, I thought you were saying the total
Oh,
amount of
no.
experience.
Sorry.
I don't know how the numbers are.
Now do subtraction by hand.
Oh, God.
Good luck.
Let's see. Can I still do this?
I'll just get the calculator. All right.
No, I did it. It's 248.
Okay.
It's 248.
So now...
I just did elementary school math.
I actually couldn't do that.
paper.
I'm glad that you were the one who did it. Okay, now we're at 7248, and...
Okay.
we are at 6938.
So 7248 minus 6938.
210 now, right? I think that's what it is.
Carry the 310?
310?
Yeah. So from 248 to 310. So it's an increase of some percent. It's a division problem, I think.
Okay, what's 310 minus 248?
I'm not doing that. I'm just going to use my phone to do a calculator here.
I think it's 25%.
Just keep playing, and I will give you the answer in mere moments, Ed. You will know. You will know true pain in mere moments.
What? Oh god, I just realized I've been like right in the mic.
It's 20%. 20% increase.
That's okay. That's nothing to sneeze at.
That's pretty significant. Yeah, and you also get 1 defense, which is
that's something to sneeze at.
Yeah, you could sneeze at that all you want. You could sneeze at that until you're dry in the nose.
Here I was,
and mad in the brain.
I thought it was going to be like 5-10% maybe, but I'm glad it's more than that.
Flip upside down.
Yeah, this is the room where you have to do it.
All right.
Oh wait, do you?
It's not.
Oh, maybe it wasn't.
Not. But you do get a treasure.
Yeah. Potent ammunition.
Don't forget about that H-pup over there.
I was actually just about to leave.
You were? Really? You didn't see the H-pup? Oh, okay.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know, man.
You goof. You goof.
You miss things sometimes. Usually, if you've ever left a comment on the channel, or you've ever seen a comment of somebody nastily critiquing our gameplay, it's always been during a time where Ed was playing. I just want you guys to know that.
That is not true at all.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ed's just not very good.
At?
Morally. He's just a bad guy.
I was really hoping you were going to qualify that instead of just leaving it like Ed is not very good.
Remember earlier in the series when I was saying all these nice things about you while you left the room? But to your face, I say all of your negative qualities, which is that you're immoral. You're a neutral evil, Ed.
I'm a drunk. A neutral. What is neutral evil?
It's an alignment. It's
I know.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Sorry, I should have said
alignment.
I know what the alignments are, but I don't know what.
RPG alignment. Yeah.
But what does it mean to be a neutral evil?
God.
Like somebody who wants to create chaos just for the sake of creating chaos?
Well, I don't know.
Or is that like
it's evil? Somebody who's just
just a dick.
Who's willing to hurt people or kill people if it benefits them. Like maybe a sociopath kind of person.
We've explored this place almost fully? Question mark.
I think where you want to be.
I actually know where we need to be.
Is chaotic good? I think that's where you want to be.
Oh, all right.
But I think being good is... Most people think they're good, even people who are evil. So to think you're good, I think it's dangerous. To think that you're automatically good and moral. I think it's always good to have a healthy amount of doubt. So
what a pain. We're not going to be able to get in there that easily.
I kind of consider myself neutral, but I would like to be good.
Everybody wants to think of themselves as good.
They want to think of themselves as good, but we're all capable of dastardly things.
Yeah?
Are you poisoned?
Yeah. What of it? So believe it or not, Joe, we are at checkpoint number 3. But you wouldn't know that unless we had fully explored the castle, because there's still some more stuff we can do. Like, for example, we can look at the rest of the underwater area and try to clear this out, but you wouldn't find anything there. And we could check out the sorcery lab or whatever and continue clearing that out. And you wouldn't find anything there.
So is this snag number 3 that we're talking about?
We are technically in snag number 3, because at some point our luck is going to run out of other places we can go, and we're going to have to go to the place that we're supposed to go.
And where is that? Do you remember?
I do remember.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember. And I will tell you.
Is it going to make me scream?
No.
Oh.
Well,
I don't scream often, but I do become very angry at video games. And throw controllers, bite controllers.
I won't make you scream.
Put controllers in the dryer, turn it on. I remain angry enough. I remain enraged long enough that I can actually calmly unplug the controller, walk into my basement, open the dryer up, throw it in there, turn it on to 60 minutes, hit the button, walk upstairs and hear the clang, clang, clang before I realize what I've done.
It feels good though, right?
One time my cat jumped in the dryer.
No.
This is when I was a kid. It was one of my childhood cats.
Oh.
Yeah.
What happened?
My mom heard that there was a cat in the dryer, and she let him out. He would have died if no one heard it going tunk.
It was on.
Tunk. Yeah, she turned it on with the cat in there because she didn't know he was in there.
Well, she didn't like check in there before she started it? What was she turning it on for?
He snuck in there.
Were there clothes in there too?
Yeah.
Oh my
He was
God.
buried under something, and she didn't see him.
Oh, that's terrible. That's
Yeah.
terrible. That's
Pretty
really
funny.
crappy. Pretty funny.
And then a few months later, he ran out into the street, got ran over.
Oh, it's that one.
Yeah, he was always getting in. This guy was always getting in trouble. He was maybe the best cat I've ever had, and I've had a lot.
That's really sad.
But he had one very negative quality, which was that he liked to sneak outside and run out into the street.
That's one of the worst.
And he did that frequently.
You might say he died doing what he loved.
Yeah.
Running out into the street. Oh, that's really terrible though, because I like your cats. And as a cat owner myself, that would make me sad. I just realized we can just walk into these now because we have that armor.
Oh yeah. This is great news. But they really shatter pretty satisfyingly.
We should make a game about that. That is really isn't it satisfying to break glass?
Oh, we forgot to announce it. Our games are on sale, but the Steam sale is probably gonna be over by the time this comes out.
They're not gonna see this. Yeah, they're not gonna see this by the time the
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know.
Buy
It goes
games.
for like 2 weeks. It's almost been 2 weeks, I think, since the Steam sale. Our games were on sale, or are on sale now if you catch this in time.
Who knows?
For $2.39 each.
Actually, no. This will be out 2 days from now. So is the sale still going from? Yeah. It should be fine.
All right. Well, yeah, Inferno Racket and Game Soup, $2.39 each.
It's worth it. Please. It's worth it, please. Let's see here. We can upgrade some stuff. Anything good? No. No. No, everything's crap. Everything's actually crap. I want to cook something. We need soy sauce. We need... Okay, we just need to progress. So maybe we'll... I don't know if we're going for 100% completion here on the map or anything. That's not really how we did it before, and I don't expect us to do it again. But if you want, we can go explore the underwater area, or we can just go ahead to the next choke point. Like, there's some underwater sections that have chests. I don't know, man. If it was just me, I would go to the underwater section and just get those chests.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Would you like to do that, or would you like to try to finish the LP ASAP?
We can go for the chests. We can go for the chests.
Because, yeah.
There's probably something good in there. I want to get a new weapon.
Yeah, that would be nice. Let's see, Inferno
I feel like
Cave?
they were throwing powerful weapons at us for a couple episodes there, just non-stop. Everything we got was so completely exciting.
Let's see.
But now I'm just bored.
Aw.
I'm just kidding. I'm
You're
not bored at all. Actually, this is an enthralling title.
It's a game.
We hope that you're
grips you.
enjoying watching it, and if you're playing along at home, well, we hope that you're enjoying the game as well.
I like that I mean, I've always liked this about these games, that everybody's experience with the game is different because of all the randomness, you know? Which is like a silly thing to say because, oh, that's like Diablo 2. Everybody's experience is different from the second you step forward, which is true. But I think the design of this game is so much more streamlined. It's not procedurally generated. So the fact that everybody can have a different experience based on the weapons that drop and the shards that drop, which means everybody's loadouts are going to be completely different. Like, there's something to be said for that, you know? Like, when you play Game Soup, everybody's experience is the same, and you all get that experience, which is why we wanted that experience to be good, you know? But in games like this, where some of the elements are random, and sometimes, in this case, like, the most important things about this game are randomized, you know, like the weapons. So I think it gives you an entirely different experience, and it's like a story generator, you know what I mean? A little bit. Because it makes you feel like, even though nothing about the levels are random, it's like your own personal thing. Am I just describing RPGs? Never mind. This is dumb. Shut up.
Yeah, shut up, Ed. What kind of a name is Ed? Leave your insults for Ed in the comments below. Go ahead and pile on. That's what we're doing right now. We're saying mean stuff about Ed on this episode. And if we remember to title this episode properly, it will be called Mean Stuff About Ed.
You know what you know, the last episode was called Ed Ate All the Food.
Oh yeah, I called it that, sorry.
So
Ed was on vacation, so I got to name all the episodes.
Yeah, Ed is being a real jerk, isn't he?
Yeah, well, you might say Joe is being a real jerk towards Ed.
You wouldn't, though. He's such a sweet boy. There's like nowhere close to... There's nowhere close.
But yeah, it was a good point. It was a good point to make.
I don't know.
That some random elements in the game can make it more interesting because each player's playthrough is going to be a little bit different. Yeah.
I kind of like that.
Fair enough.
It feels personal. Slightly more personal. I guess what I'm saying is I've always liked the soul system in Castlevania. And like every system where... Every game where there's a system like that. For example, can we get through here? Yes. Like Secrets of Grindia has a similar system where every enemy has their own unique card.
Is that game officially launched?
I don't think so, no. It's
How long is that gonna take?
It's been out so long.
I mean, we played it on... That was the only time I played it, was on the channel. I remember I loved it.
Are you serious?
And all I wanted to do was make a full LP of it.
Yeah, it was great. It was a lot of fun, but I don't want to play it again until it actually comes out.
Yeah, like I want to play the full version.
Yeah, I do check, like every once in a while I check, and like they're releasing builds, like they haven't abandoned it at all, but it's taking a long time. It's cool, which is fine.
What's coming out in the indie-verse? Anything big? The indie-verse. In the indie game universe.
I don't know.
What's coming out?
That's a very good question.
It's hard to keep up with. And where do you guys go to find out what new indie games are coming out?
Oh yeah, good question.
Because I've been looking for site. I would like for there to be one website or one YouTube channel, just one place I can go to. Because what I do, it's pretty stupid, but what I do, yeah, why do you go so slow? I go on Steam. I just look through the list of games and click on the ones that have somewhat professional-looking title cards to them, and it takes hours
That's not how
to
you
go
do
through
it,
all the
man.
games. Yeah, that can't be how you do it.
Oh no.
I don't do it often.
Yeah.
Because it takes fucking 2 hours to go through every game that came out within a month.
I hear by word of mouth, which is not a great way to do it.
Yeah, that's not a good way to do it either.
No.
Like, what YouTube channel, what website, where can I subscribe? Twitter channel, or not a Twitter, what do they call it on Twitter? Handle. Account.
There you go.
User. Somewhere I can go, someone who's really good at just cataloging the quality games of all genres. Just the games that have a minimum level of quality that are coming out. I mean, I guess it could be across platforms, but for GameSoup's purposes, PC is the only thing that really matters.
Where is it? Aquastream. Oh,
Because when I'm looking for when I'm looking for new games for us to check out, sometimes it takes a long time.
yeah.
There's got to be a more efficient way. There's got to be somebody out there that is just that is cataloging everything that's coming out, everything good that's coming out, and skipping over all the shovelware and nonsense that gets posted on Steam. Because you used to be able to see what was coming out just by going on Steam, because there was a thing called Steam Greenlight.
Right. This is annoying. I wish I hadn't come here.
Yeah, it's just a really annoying area. I mean, you can waystone out if you want. You can back out.
Yeah, but like,
I'll judge you, but you could back out.
I mean, all the treasure's right here anyway. It's not. We're already here.
Yeah, the swimming in this game is really like the swimming and the movement under the water is.
Yeah.
It's not that nice.
Oh. There's some. I think I already said this. There's a shard that lets you
so
walk
slow?
faster underwater.
Oh come on! Why do I need a shard for the game to play well?
I
Just allow us to walk fast under the water.
Because I mean, or even look how unreasonably slow this is.
It's really
This is
unreasonably
insane.
slow.
It's insane. Oh, god damn it! Not to do it again. All right. What else can I? All right. There's only a couple more rooms. We'll get this out of the way, and we'll be done forever, forever, forever.
I've been playing Magic: The Gathering lately. You ever played that game?
Yeah, it's for nerds and weebs and
Yeah.
losers. No, it's fun. I'm not good at it. It's fun. I like Hearthstone. Don't spike me, son of a bitch.
They used to, I don't know if they still do it, but they used to allow the player who won the world championship could design his own card.
Really?
And they would have his face on it.
No.
Yeah, it would. It would be the character would look somewhat like the character like Meddling Mage. I forget the guy's name.
Oh, this is the one. Increase underwater movement speed. Meddling Mage, and it would be his face.
And it had his face on it, yeah. And then they redid the artwork later, and I think the guy was pissed.
What? Why? Because he got taken out of the game?
Didn't have his face on it anymore. They turned it into a lady.
Oh. Yeah, I guess I'd be pissed too. But whatever. You already won, dude.
But yeah, if I won the world tour of Magic: The Gathering, and I could make any card I wanted, they get to design the card too, and you know, put their face on it. Right. What I would do is I would make a card called Special Lava Axe.
All right.
Now, there's a card in Magic: The Gathering, if you don't know, called Lava Axe.
Oh yeah.
Costs 5 mana, does 5 damage to the opponent. That's it. It's trash. It's a bad card. It doesn't really do anything. But my version of the card is called Special Lava Axe. Costs 5 mana, deals 5 damage to the opponent. But on the artwork, instead of a regular picture of an axe, the blade on the axe is a profile picture of my face. Grinning. And it's called Special Lava Axe.
That's the one? That's what you would do?
That's what I would do, yeah. That's what I would make for my World Tour card. What do you think? Pretty good?
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea, you know?
I think they'd print it.
like a low resolution picture of your face.
Yeah, it could be low resolution, like a JPEG, just kind of
absolutely
just pasted over the original Lava Axe artwork, but yeah, with a little you could post a low resolution JPEG of it over top of that with a little the opacity just turned down a little bit, and I think that would look pretty good. And I think it would probably see tournament play.
Just because of the face.
5 mana to do 5 damage only to opponents. Does that sound good? In Hearthstone?
5 mana? Deal 5 damage?
To the opponent.
No.
It's not good. It's also not good in Magic.
No, it doesn't sound good. Especially when Flame Strike deals 4 damage to all opponents. All the minions. Hearthstone, man. I'm glad. Am I glad? I guess I'm glad. I'm glad to be no longer playing it. But man, is that fun. There was a fish there. Alright, I think we've gotten most of the chests, and, oh! Actually.
Yeah, I mean, I miss Hearthstone, but yeah, it's one of those things. It's like the same thing with MMOs. Hearthstone, not quite as addictive. I wouldn't spend as much time on Hearthstone as I did on Final Fantasy XIV. The thing about Final Fantasy XIV is you log on thinking you're going to do your daily dungeon or whatever, right?
Right.
But you wind up crafting a bunch of shit, and then the people in your guild want to run some shit, and you help somebody do something, and then it's 4 a.m.
Yeah, the time sink is much, much bigger for their MMOs, obviously, right?
But with Hearthstone, I would play it, you know, every other day or so to do my quests. And I would play it for about an hour. Sometimes I would get sucked in and play a couple extra games for fun, because I love the game. Or I'd get sucked into an arena or whatever, but I would never... It would never creep to more than 2 or 3 hours, which is way too much time to be spending when you intended only to spend like half an hour. But Final Fantasy XIV, by far, it happened like almost every time I would log onto the game. 7 hours later, I'd have red eyes, and it would be time. I mean, it would be well past time to go to bed. You know, it's just too much.
What are you doing here?
How did you get into this locked room? This room had a boulder at the front.
Sorry, right before I went whoosh, I remember this huge waterfall I saw on the
Waterfall.
travels, and
You want me to kick you?
I said I'm sorry.
Okay. We need a waystone. Good quest.
Oh, thank you for bringing this.
Now remember, picture your house. Your house.
Oh, well, I'm not daft, you know. Oh, before I go, let me give you this for helping me.
Yeah, the first time he misunderstood the instructions,
Should I assume that worked or not?
and he accidentally imagined a damp underwater cave. That was what he, instead of his own house, that's what he imagined. He was stuck in here. I might say he deserved it. I wouldn't say that. That's pretty mean. Oh my gosh.
That's a lot of pressure.
To imagine.
You have to imagine the place that you want to go, and
Yeah.
you got to concentrate. If you don't think about the right place, you could wind up in some really dastardly places.
That's how it worked in Harry Potter, man.
Absolutely dastardly.
Have you watched that Harry Potter flick?
I think I've seen the first one, the 5th one, and the 4th one. In that order?
No. I see. Yeah.
I don't know. Not a big Harry Potter fan.
Oh, I got shoveled.
I guess the movies are alright. I don't know. The ones I saw.
They're good. The books are, of course, better, which is the same with everything, right? But the films are still good.
Never really got into it.
Oh my. It's a save point. We did it.
I also don't read.
Oh, that is true, yeah. It's actually because you can't. Crimson Blizzard!
Well, thank you for reading that to me, Ed.
Channel your Blizzard into spirit and fighting. That seems good. What's this? Shortcut? I bet it's shortcut again. Yeah, we have like a million shortcut tabs that we haven't unlocked yet. Still 4.
Yeah, we never use them though.
Yeah, I did just set them up though, actually.
That was one of the comments. Someone mentioned to us that we could and should be using those. But
Yeah, in fact, I'm going to paste one right now. The other one has the Rava Baral, because I know you were using that. And especially
thanks.
since there's 2 of us, I figured, you know, we might as well at least each have our own little shortcut.
pretty reasonable. Thanks, sweetie.
That's weird. That's weird.
The thing is that you're constantly getting upgrades though, so you need to upgrade all of your shortcuts now.
I don't want to do that.
When you get one new ring, for instance, that you want to have on all your builds, now you got to upgrade all your builds. But if it's an end game, if you're kind of playing an end game where you already have most of the good items, then it's probably better to use the shortcuts.
Yes, this sword is really good. Elemental ammunition. R.
Doing a lot of off-topic stuff this episode.
Yeah, well, it's an LP. There's there's only so much you can say. There's only so many times you can say it.
Some backtracking going on. I don't know. What else can we say about this particular title?
This game? Oh, it's a game. If you like games, you'll like this. It's a game. It has rules. Games are rules. Games are fun.
We were talking about the fetch quests earlier in the series.
Oh, yeah?
And I thought of another small argument against keeping the fetch quests in here in that it lowers the awesome per second of the game overall, just because you have to stop and talk to people and juggle around quest rewards and stuff.
However, that might be somebody's cup of tea, cup of awesome tea, if you will. Some people might love that. Some people think that's an improvement on awesome per second.
Well, is this the well?
Yeah, this is the well. Well.
Ground pound into the water. Oh no, ground pound into the water. How do you get under the well?
We just got there. That's this. You don't. Oh, actually,
do you not
I'll show
get
you.
under?
I'll show you.
Can you actually get under? I thought somebody left a comment that said, "I can't believe you guys could not figure out how to get under the well."
You just drop down.
You just drop down. Right.
Actually, could we have gotten there from before?
But
I guess we could.
I guess we could, but where would we be blocked off?
Yeah.
There's got to be somewhere here that it blocks access to, because this is the later area in the game, right?
Maybe we're just that stupid. Oh no! What if we are that dumb? We've done worse.
Well, we are Game Soup. You just press down and jump.
It's not like, come on, that's a really uncommon. You'd never see that in games.
No.
You don't. Fall through platforms are not a thing. In fact, they don't even have a name. They're just that.
Well, fall through platforms that are on solid-looking ground. Not.
Oh.
You know. I don't know. I think it's possible that two men who have played a lot of video games could not have figured that out.
I was being facetious. I think we should have figured it out.
Well, now I feel foolish.
Oh no, I don't know why we didn't try that. I can only assume that we must have, or we didn't try it, but thought we had. That's all, you know. Because seriously, neither of us is that dumb, right? Are we dumb? Are we dumb? Well, this is not going how I wanted it to. This conversation. I can see you've exited the conversation. Meanwhile, I'm still here, chewing the scenery as it were. And I don't know where to stop, except to say now it's time to go to the next choke point. Now that we have the invert ability, by the way, you can see all these rooms are lousy with chests. Right? Are you here? Are you alive? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Where are you, man?
I am considering ending the episode right now.
Why is that?
Unless we want to make it really long.
Oh, well, okay, it's either that or we make two, right? We can
Yeah.
do another one if we stop right now.
Yeah.
All right.
We can make it really long. Can we just make it really long?
Sure.
Okay,
Would you like to play?
Not really. I'm really hot. It is so hot in here.
Oh.
All we've done for the last two episodes is complain about the heat.
It is very hot.
And by all we've done, I mean we've probably said it like 4 times, which is a lot. It's a lot of complaining to hear from your LPers, and I know you don't want to hear that.
Yeah, nobody
You don't want to
cares.
hear that. You want to hear a cheerful conversation between two grown men who really enjoy video games.
And that's what we will try to. But man, is it hot! It's so hot, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude.
What'll it be?
I'll go with this.
Yeah, make us a high potion. Surf.
Hype potion. All right. Here's what we'll do. Here's what we will do. Do. We are going to. We're going to hit the teleporter. We're going to grab the chests out of those tall rooms. And while we're doing that, we will see the next choke point, but we will not be able to... Actually, should we not do it in that order? I lied. We're gonna get the solution before we see the problem, because I don't want to waste that much time, and it takes that much time.
Okay.
So the solution to the problem is in the Tower of Twin Dragons.
Yeah.
As you can clearly see from the map, we fully explored this area, you know, except for like, you know, whatever, like that and that and whatever.
Yeah.
And there's like a chest here.
Yeah, this is the area that spirals around the towers.
Right.
Yeah. This was one of the coolest areas in the
Yeah.
game. All right, tell us.
Where's the music? Oh,
There it is.
Well, I won't tell you until we get there. You'll see it.
Okay.
You'll understand. Directed shield. Call forth a shield that can be faced in any direction. Look at his face.
Well, he just chopped it in one. I don't know why that was so funny. I'm used to those things taking a couple of hits. You just destroyed that beautiful artwork.
So, where's the boss room? I'm guessing bottom right? But I don't know because this is not a 3D map.
Right.
I'm gonna guess. All right, let's just. Well, come on. We're waiting for the elevator. There it is. Just gonna go all the way down. I think this is the right way. What?
Didn't you move downwards while fighting the boss? I thought you fought the boss on a downward spiral.
It was this boss, yeah. Also, check this out.
Turn it upside down?
Yeah. I was gonna say you can actually get up there. Yeah. So anyway, this might be the room. In fact, it might be. With this little square right here, we'll see. We're gonna jump off and see where we end up.
This is it?
This is it. This is required to progress.
Really?
This chest in this room that is not marked, by the way. And
oh, the chest is not marked.
Right.
On the map.
But to be fair, it was a blank space, right? It was one blank space.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to throw it out there that it might be possible to accidentally have that space uncovered if you didn't get here. Is that possible? It might not be. Might not be. Anyway, point still stands. Point still stands. You need this to progress the game. And what is it exactly? I will show you. It is called Aegis Plate. A breastplate that nullifies all damage from traps and hazardous
Oh, so there's that tunnel where there was the spikes
that we
can now get through.
That's the one. Here was the solution. If you didn't accidentally end up here or just out of frustration...
So you would be spending a lot of time uncovering map pieces at this point in the game.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying. You might be spending hours walking around the map and maybe not even discover this because you might think that you just didn't uncover that piece of the map because this was the 3D section of the game. This part of the game had a lot of three-dimensionality to it, and that piece may not be important at all.
And not just that.
So that might be the last place you look.
This is a 3D room, right? So
yeah.
It is also very easy to assume, well, for one thing, it's really hard to use the minimap in these rooms. You essentially can't. You know, they're essentially useless. So you might not even know that this is just you walk straight up, straight out, and then go straight up. You might not know that. You might be confused, as I was when I was playing this and didn't use a guide. It's real weird, man. Like, there are a couple things about it that I forgot to buy waystones.
We don't have any waystones?
No, I forgot to buy them.
Well, there's got to be a teleporter somewhere.
Well, there's the one where it came in.
Yeah.
So there are a couple things about it that bug me. And the first is that it's in an area that's 3D because the map doesn't display the area properly. You know? But, so maybe my complaint is not as valid because I didn't realize this, but I swear when I was playing this on my own that block was uncovered, and that might not be the case. I might just have not checked it.
Well, if you've played through the game already, or if you've played to this point, let us know if you ran into that problem or where you've gotten stuck in the game. Or if you found that to be obnoxious or poorly designed, or if you think it's just fine the way that it is.
I think it's about the same as the two other choke points in terms of obnoxiousity.
I find it. I think it looks obnoxious to me. I didn't experience it.
Right.
And have to figure out where to go next. But I have a feeling I probably would have gotten extremely lost and wandered around for hours. Except that we live in the age of the internet, I would have looked it up.
Yeah. Like, you wouldn't have thought... I certainly wouldn't have thought to check there before going to every other... Like, there are still rooms on the map that haven't been uncovered. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I would have checked everywhere else, and that would have been the very last place I checked. We're gonna buy 9 of these. We got all this money now. But yeah, Joe, that was good thinking when you remembered back to the spike hallway. I'm surprised because that was like 2 weeks ago. But yeah, that's exactly it. However,
yeah,
would you like to hear something else about that spike hallway?
What is it?
You can just iframe it if you have a lot of potions.
Oh, really?
Well, it's not something. First of all, that's not something a developer would ever require you to do because that's insane.
Yeah.
Right.
Usually, forcing the player to take lethal damage repeatedly shouldn't be the solution to a progression.
But you could do it. You could. And I don't know what kind of sequence break it is. I don't know what kind of advantage it gives you.
But I bet the speedrunners are doing it.
Yeah, probably.
You watch that GDQ?
Dude, so I was gone. I was on vacation for the last, 3 days of GDQ. I was so sad because I love it. But I watched...
You were sad to be on vacation with your family.
Yeah, family. I just want to sit inside and watch Twitch.
To watch GDQ.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I watched it.
No, you didn't. You never watch it.
I don't either, no. But I saw a part of the Portrait of Ruin.
Oh, yeah.
They did a Portrait of Ruin speedrun. I think it was in this one. I don't know. It was on YouTube, actually. It was a replay of it. Boy, is there some crazy strategies to that.
Yeah, those games are broken. You mean like glitches and stuff like that, too?
There's because you can switch characters, it resets the jumping. It resets the jumping and the sliding whenever you switch characters. So the speedrunners constantly are switching characters because you can double jump.
Oh.
Right as you switch characters.
Oh.
So there's a trick that gives you can basically you can just double jump before you ever get the double jump. So it allows you access to areas that you're not supposed to have access to earlier on.
It only works once, like you can only jump once with each character and then that's it, or what?
Well, you jump and then you switch characters and jump right after or something.
Yeah.
There's some way that you press the buttons in the right order. I don't know exactly how they do it, but it's the equivalent of a double jump.
Wow. All right, that's pretty cool. I wonder if it's like a frame trick, like timed.
Yeah, it might be timed because it seems like something they would have caught if it was really easy to do.
Yeah.
It's something they probably would have caught in development and patched away. And also you can slide. You can slide. It resets your slide, so you can basically just be constantly in a slide. So you see a character sliding, constantly turning from Charlotte to Jonathan. That's the way you move.
That's pretty cool, actually.
To do the that's your locomotion to go faster in that game. So that's what the speedrunners do. I'd never do that. I would never take the time to learn how to be that good in one video game. I'd rather make video games, to be quite honest. But, if that's what you want to do, well, that's more power for you.
Gun capacity.
Usually people say more power to you.
Yeah?
But I say more power for you.
Why?
It's just I was born that way.
Oh. All right.
I felt like I was watching Game Soup for a second.
Why?
I don't know. Just had this weird premonition that I was watching us play.
Well, you are.
And not actually making an episode right now. Like we were watching this unfold.
Oh.
As if this had just happened in the past.
Yeah, I never think about that. It's probably why never mind. Wait.
Time travel. It might be because I met John Titor this week.
You did do that, yeah. Or so I heard. What is this? Is a green one. What is it? Give me. Familiar Silver Knight. That's weird. We got an H-Pup. Excellent. Nothing. We're getting close to that 1,000 HP. Are we making this a long one? Did we decide that?
Yeah, we'll just do a long one.
Alright.
Because actually, I might have to head out a little bit early tonight. So let's just make it one long one.
Yeah, we will. Dullahan! Yeah, man. The other day, my niece's... Is it nephew or niece? My niece's birthday. Joe and I were hanging out. It was like 3 days ago. And we were talking about Final Fantasy XIV. And I was just like, it would be so cool to just play that game for like another week. Just to play again and level up and everything. Like all the stuff that I haven't done in a long time. Because that was a really super fun game. Got me thinking. But I didn't do it because I got cursed. I don't know, man. I don't know. Good game, though. I haven't played it since vanilla. I assume it's even better. Oh.
You can move those.
You think?
Use the R button. Yeah, move them. Good job.
I actually know what to do there. But how to get there is the other question.
Now, when you get a wonderful title like this,
Yeah.
are people still going to be playing this game many years from now? Or is it going to be a flash in the pan?
Everything's a flash in the pan.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. Even like really fantastic games. Because there's so many new games coming out all the time and everyone's mostly just playing the newer games.
Yeah.
And also you have the option to play the nostalgic, very classic games, like the ones that are a piece of game history. I feel like the history has already kind of been made, like the golden age of games, the genre-defining games. Most of them have already been made. So if you go back and play, like if you're going to go back and play a game, I feel like you're going to go back and play like, I don't know, what's a good example? Super Mario RPG.
Uh-huh.
Like that might be a good one. Or, I mean, everybody would say like a Final Fantasy game. Final Fantasy 6 and 7, probably. and Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 3. I mean, I'm just saying really obvious stuff here.
Right.
But if you're going back and playing your Super Mario World, Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, etc., etc., like they're going back and playing like the big releases from the olden times. But are there games that are coming out now that are gonna last into the future? Because I feel like before, pieces of media in general, not just games. Did you know you could do that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Actually did. Because that's how you break this. Remember that? That's where we just were.
Yeah, okay. It just gives you a shortcut then, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool, though.
I didn't know what the trigger was. I guess standing on it.
It's pretty neat. Like, it's little stuff like that. That's what really makes... I think that really makes a game.
I have a rebuttal to your argument, by the way.
I haven't even finished making
Yeah,
my
no, I'm
argument.
going to let you finish it. Sorry. Go ahead. I feel bad now.
Where was I? I think that...
Get fucked.
Yeah, newer pieces of media are not cherished for as long as older pieces of media because there was just less of them. There were less pieces of media, there was less movies, less games being made just because it was harder to make them and you had to go through publishers. There were a lot more gatekeepers in the past. So, I mean, it's not like it's better or worse. I'm not making an argument for it being better or worse, but I think that, and because of the distribution methods, you had to put a game into a piece of plastic, onto some hardware encased in a piece of plastic in order to play it. And now games are much more easily distributable, so the price of gaming has gone down significantly. And you don't necessarily, I feel like, at least now, maybe it's just because I'm older. It might just be a factor of being older, but I feel like I don't cherish the games that I have as much as I did in the past, and I don't replay them as much as I used to. And again, it might be part of just age, but I kind of feel like games are more disposable now. Just media in general seems to be more disposable just because there's so much of it. Anyway, I guess that's my
Hey, carpenter's key.
if you had an argument against
particular
topic.
I misunderstood your original argument.
Oh.
It was something you said something about all the genres have been defined up to this point. You know,
I wouldn't say I definitely wouldn't say all the genres
yeah,
have been defined.
That's what I was gonna.
No, not at all.
I was gonna say that the Souls-like wasn't a genre until after 2011 when that game came out. You know? So, but no. I misunderstood. Hey, look, a shortcut. What is this? That's another Silver Knight, probably. Great.
But there's one though. Dark Souls. People keep going back and playing that.
Yeah, that is true.
So I guess there are still games being made. Maybe it's like that in the past. Maybe it was like that in the past too. I think it's just the fact that probably the percentage of games that are coming out now that will be cherished and played into the future for many, many years is lower than it used to be, just because the number of games that used to come out was a lot lower. So
that's
we
fair.
tended to cherish a larger percentage of them than we would currently cherish of the newer games that are coming out. That makes sense. And it's kind of sad that the artwork that you're creating, if you're a game designer, is going to probably just be a flash in the pan that people will maybe play for. It'll be hot for a couple weeks to a few months if you're lucky, and then people just kind of forget about it.
I guess. I don't know. I don't really see it as much of a problem because there's more people than ever that are in this.
That's true. There are more people appreciating the art form of video games than ever in the past. So yeah, maybe having more different games isn't really a problem. Not that I was saying it was a problem before, but maybe it's just because the audience is much bigger.
Where the hell's that spike hallway?
So there's more
Actually, I
room
know where it is.
for a lot more developers to come in, and again, it's easier than ever to make games. So it's just spreading out. And it's kind of the same thing with music. Like if you're really into music, you can dig for some really obscure gems because there's so many people making music. You could find somebody who gets he obviously doesn't get radio play and isn't mainstream at all.
Right.
But has just, you know, a SoundCloud account or whatever, a YouTube account, and just makes music for a very small audience, and you can find something that really caters to your specific taste if you're willing to put in the time. That brings me to another question.
Yeah?
If you're a younger person and you're listening to this,
I am.
like you're in your teens maybe,
Oh.
let me know. Do you listen to a full album all the way through? And if so, do you listen to the same album like 1,000 times for years on end? Because that's what we used to do.
Yeah.
You didn't have... I'm not saying like this is obviously this isn't bad. Actually, I think it's better the way it is now. It's a lot easier to get it. You get a subscription to Spotify, or you just go on fucking YouTube. It's fucking free. You can listen to every song on there, every song ever made, and you can listen to all the newest songs. Somebody's gonna post them on YouTube, but yeah, it's easier to use Spotify. But whatever. Music is so easily accessible now, and you can just see a list of all the new stuff that came out this week, and you can just listen to the new stuff alone and never even get to hear all of it. So you could it feels more disposable. Again, same thing with video games. So are you finding an album that really speaks to you, or that you just kind of fell into? Maybe your friend had it. Well, no, everybody has every album, but yeah, are you listening to the same album like hundreds of times or 1,000 times even? Because that's what we used to do. There's a few albums that I listened to during my teen years again and again and again and again. Because that's all I had. You had CDs back then, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you could download stuff, but it took forever.
Although, to be fair, there was already too much music. We just had to buy each one individually. That's what you mean, right?
Yeah.
But now you can just get it all for free.
It cost money at a time when most kids and teens don't have that much money. So it's like an investment. You're investing into that group or that artist that you want to listen to, and because you paid, especially if you got it brand new, you probably paid $10 to $20 to be able to listen to that album. So you're gonna cherish it. I keep using the word cherish.
No, that's fair.
You're gonna appreciate it more. All right, here we are.
Did we already equip?
We're at those spikes.
We did not equip it.
You better equip it before you go touching spikes.
So my beef with this choke point was that you have to use just a regular chest item, like any other, and it wasn't like a special ability. It also wasn't in the best spot. And again, as far as I know, there were no like major hints towards it. I don't know if Dominique had any like specific dialogue. I really doubt it, because that is so obscure. It is incredibly obscure.
You should look at a chest in this one specific... Oh, we have to do it again.
Oh yeah, whoops.
Oh, and you gotta grab the Iron Maiden. The Iron Maiden didn't pop off.
No, because it's upside down.
Oh, it does pop off if it's upside down.
Good to know, right?
What do you know?
So this is a new area. To the left.
This is a big game.
It is. It is. Where are we? Look at that guy.
Not an underwhelming title.
What do you think he paid?
To be in this secret room?
He has his own room.
He does have his own room. I don't know. I feel like they probably all paid the same. Oh, if we do run into the piano...
What's a piano?
Oh yeah, what is a piano? It's a musical instrument. It's a stringed musical instrument.
No, what are you talking about? What piano?
There's a piano in this game.
There is?
Yeah, and if you sit... Yeah, there was we saw it.
Oh.
Someone left a comment.
Yeah. I remember that.
They said that if we just had a little bit more patience when we sat at the piano, she would actually start playing it. So if we do ever come across that piano again, we will play it. We apologize to the viewers for not playing the piano.
Oh. Oriental Sorcery Lab.
Is that what it said? Oriental Sorcery Lab?
Yep. So we had the secret Sorcery Lab.
That's oddly specific.
I know.
Oriental.
Yeah. That is not a term that we use anymore. It is outdated and by some considered to be politically incorrect.
Well, it's a Japanese game. They can use any term they want.
Yeah, they really can.
Even if they want. But come on, man.
They don't use that term because they talk in Japanese, and that's an English word. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I use the word Oriental all the time.
Remember Top Ramen had a Oriental flavor?
Oh, yeah.
Wait. He's there again. Look down there.
He warped to the wrong spot.
What a moron.
Can you break down into there?
You've got...
You smash down. Do a downward slam.
I think...
Oh, do your... Switch gravity. Maybe the rock will fall.
No. I guess not. I know how we can get in there later, but... I guess we can't get in there.
He thought of his home, and he thought that it was in the... He was thinking, Oriental Sorcery Lab.
God, he's really
He'd never
dumb.
even heard of an Oriental Sorcery Lab in his life, but he decided that was his home.
He just thought it would be a cool place to check out.
Boy, we hate him.
He hates himself.
Yeah, listen to the music.
It's very oriental.
It's like Jam's theme from Guilty Gear.
Nobody knows that.
Well,
Nobody knows that song.
I think a lot of people know that.
Oh, then only
people
me.
love the Guilty Gear soundtrack. That was one of the albums that I listened to again and
Oh
again.
yeah, you know what? Yeah, me too. Heavy rock tracks.
Yep.
When you gave
Guilty Gear X, Heavy Rock Tracks, and
Yeah.
and the Guilty Gear Double X soundtrack.
I
Guilty
had-
Gear X2 in the US when that came out.
Yeah.
Same songs, but just better remixed.
For Heavy Rock Tracks, man, I actually recorded that. Oh, Pickpocket allows you to sometimes steal items from enemies. I recorded that to a cassette tape myself because my car at the time did not have a CD player. And I must have listened to it. I listened to it every single day on the way home from school when I was driving.
Yeah.
And I continued to listen to it just almost every single day when I was home. and had
Blasting
nothing better to do.
Holy Orders. Yeah. I used to blast Holy Orders going down my street.
You like what's happening here?
Look at what's happening.
Do you know why? It's because of these.
Yeah, these
Yeah.
teleporters in the night seems to be having a good time, having fun with them.
Yeah. Oh, I think this is a good one. No,
Petra breath. Release a gas that causes petrification.
I release that gas every night. Oh, you were gonna say
we
that.
both
I
can
know.
Make the same
It's
obvious
not
and
clever.
terrible
yeah.
joke.
We can do better than that.
Yeah, ignore that. So yeah, let us know. Are there any albums that you've listened to like hundreds of times or 1,000 times? I'm mainly asking people who are, let's say, under the age of 22. Do you guys still do that? Do you get really hooked on one album and just listen to it again and again?
Oh, monkeys.
Or do you rotate out based on what's new? Or just what you've discovered that's new? Because there's just so much music. It's like if I'm thinking back, if I had access to the amount of free music that we have access to now, when I was younger, I don't know if I would have listened to the same album 1,000 times. Or hundreds of times.
Oh, get water.
There's probably like 10 albums that I had that I listened to that many times, like hundreds of times or 1,000 times
Yeah.
when I was younger. And I don't do it anymore, really.
It's just too much.
Actually, I listened to Life of Pablo a lot of times, the Kanye West
I was
album.
gonna say I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Okay.
And Yeezus. But maybe not hundreds.
Maybe only tens of times? Oh no.
Dozens, for sure.
Oh, another area. Another area transition. That Oriental Sorcery Lab sure was short. Oh wait, this is somewhere we've already been. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's here again. So this is the upper part of this room that we can't reach from the underside. This is the only way to get here. Huh! Don't curse. Get cursed. Get cursed. Alright, we did it. We did it. A sinister rag. We just picked up a sinister rag. That rag is so sinister. Backsteel. Bandit Blade? Gonna say, my favorite weapon in the game so far.
Only Bandit Blade?
I don't think we have Bandit Blade, do we?
We have the long Hengrin.
We have Aridbar.
Oh, that's a spear. Have you used that yet?
No.
You should use that. It does 40 damage and fire.
A spear that produces flames capable of leveling whole cities! Are you kidding?
It only has an attack of 40.
Does it have like a it's gotta have a special.
It's got delusions of grandeur. Well,
No.
it doesn't appear to have any special.
Not yet. We'll
we
find
know
him.
of.
We'll find him. We'll find him. Don't you worry. We'll find him.
We will find.
Heir apparent. Alright then. So our next goal is to continue to traverse the Oriental Sorcery Lab. Oriental Sorcery Lab. Remember Top Ramen Oriental flavor? That was my favorite. Oh,
It
shit.
was?
Yeah, I don't know why.
That's weird.
Is it?
I didn't
Why is
like
it?
that one that much.
I don't-
It was okay.
I don't even know what flavor it actually was.
Now, when I would buy a
you?
ramen back in my ramen days, everyone's had their ramen days.
Right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'd usually go, like,
Actually, no, I lied. Sorry.
I'd buy like maybe 10 ramens, and I would get like 5 chicken, maybe 2 or 3 beef, 1 or 2 Orientals, and like one of the weird ones.
They had some good weird ones. That's one of
Didn't
my-
like the shrimp. Did
Yeah.
not like the shrimp flavor. The weirdest one, the worst one, creamy chicken.
Dude!
Disgusting.
I liked it.
Disgusting.
It is disgusting, but I liked it.
If you want slimy, if you want to add extra slime to your slimy noodles,
How did they make it so slimy?
check out the creamy chicken flavor of Top Ramen.
How did they?
What an who thought that was a good idea?
I don't know. I always bought creamy chicken, though.
You want an
whenever-
extra coating of mucus on your mouth while you're eating Top Ramen. What could be more disgusting?
But how did they do it? How did they make it slimy?
And there were the other brands of ramen. It's not just Top Ramen. There's also Maruchan.
Oh, Maruchan was the better one. That's
And-
right. Top
and-
Ramen was the imposter. Sorry.
And don't forget about Smack.
Smack!
You remember Smack
No.
brand?
Was that real?
Yep. Smack brand ramen noodles. Now their Oriental flavor was actually a little better
Oh.
than Top Ramen or Maruchan Oriental flavor. And what was so Oriental about it? I don't know. I don't even know what it was trying to mimic. Not that chicken or beef tasted like chicken or beef.
No. Yeah, and what flavor is Oriental supposed to be anyway?
Yeah, I don't know. None of them taste like any kind of a meat. I guess it's sort of like a bouillon flavor it's supposed to be.
Yes.
We haven't had ramen in a long time.
Yes,
Like a long time.
It's a good thing that we haven't.
It's kind of a good thing. I mean, it means you're not. I haven't been super poor in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And I don't plan on ever being super poor again.
No one ever does.
No one does.
This is the coolest area of the game, by the way.
But I kind of like the flavor once in a while. I might buy some ramen. I'll probably go to the grocery store tomorrow,
Yeah?
so I might buy some ramen. Yeah.
Alright.
Buy 1 pack
Yeah.
for old time's sake.
I was just thinking about my favorite ramen. Did I say Oriental is my favorite? I lied, actually. The best one is, remember for a while they had the roast flavors? They had, like, roast pork?
Oh yeah, roast chicken, roast. Yeah, I remember that.
I think
yeah.
it was the roast pork that was my favorite.
I had some. Yeah, I forgot about pork
Yup.
flavor. Pork flavor was pretty good. That was the saltiest flavor.
They were the saltiest out of all of them.
Well, they were all salty as
Yeah.
fuck, but
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the
But yeah.
pork flavor. Yeah, that had to, that. I mean, I think that the packet, the flavor packet, was just salt, like dyed brown. That's why it was so good.
An MSG,
It
I'm
tasted
sure.
saltier than salt. You know, like if it was just a packet of salt,
Yeah.
it would have been less salty.
It's pretty salty. That's pretty salty. How did they do that?
Yeah, man.
Pretty
Roast
good.
pork.
Yeah. Silver breastplate.
Oh man, I'm getting nostalgic for these noodles.
When I was away on this trip, I watched my nieces and their friends eat cereals, Fruity Pebbles, Cocoa Pebbles. Man, did I get nostalgic. Man, oh man. Haven't had one of those in a long time. What's your favorite cereal? I'm pretty sure we've asked this before on the channel, like probably a couple of years ago. What is your favorite cereal? Leave it in the comments. I'm curious. Mine is Cinnamon Toast Crunch or Blueberry Muffin Tops, which are the same thing, only flavored slightly differently. What about French Toast Crunch? Remember French Toast Crunch?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah? Yeah? What about Pop Rock cereal? Anyway, I don't really know what I'm doing here. We got so much gold, though. We are lousy with gold.
Because we got 5,000 from the stupid guy.
We did! Dumb boy. Dumb boy, dumb, dumb, dumb. I'll buy some ethers, even though they are kind of crap. Do we want to end this now? Do you want to like get going this early? It's up to you, man. We can do it, because we're already
If
an
you
hour
want
and
to
a
go
half
to
in.
one more save point after this, I think
Alright.
we're good.
I
Then
think-
we might do something special
Uh-oh.
at the end of this episode.
Alright.
A little watch
I actually don't know.
of another YouTube video.
Okay.
We might get flagged though. Maybe we shouldn't do it.
Oh.
I just wanted to watch a Matei video. Would Matei flag us? I don't think so.
No, he would.
Matei would never flag us.
We're not that big though. Where's the Oriental Sorcery Lab? There it is. A Mike Matei video?
If you've been with us for a long time, you might know that we are fans of Cinemassacre, the channel.
Right.
Specifically, Mike Matei.
No. Oh my god.
He kind of glitched in and out of reality there for a
violent.
second. 2000 G. We're getting rich.
Oh, come on. It's only fair if I can hurt you through the walls.
He dropped a bag that... He dropped a really sticky bag. It's stuck to... I guess it's stuck to the air. It looked like it was stuck to the wall, but...
It's considered falling.
Why is there an Oriental Sorcery... Is it really called Oriental Sorcery Lab?
Yeah.
But there's what was the other one?
Secret
Sorcery Lab, and there's also Oriental Sorcery Lab.
Yeah.
There's 2 sorcery labs.
Well, do you remember it's because, what's his name? Johannes said, like at the very beginning of the game, that part of Jeebel's castle was built on top of the ruins of like their equipment, their own laboratories and stuff. And he said, so you might see some of our equipment mixed in with theirs, you know, or something something to that effect. So
okay.
I think that's the explanation for it.
Oh, I see.
Not that I'm like defending it in any way, but
no, that's fine. Actually, no, there's really no. I retract my snarky comment entirely. Thank you for making such a wonderful game, Igarashi.
This is a really cool area.
It is cool.
Very well themed. But I hate inverting gravity just so I can slide under this. Please don't do that. That's annoying.
I'd rather it be this than another cave or a volcano area or something, right?
Yeah.
Well, it kind of has both of those kind of areas. Or what else? It could be a forest.
It could be a forest maze.
A pyramid.
What are some other very generic areas that you see in every game?
The grassy plains.
Grassy plains.
If your game starts in the grassy plains, consider a redesign.
Yeah. Yes. The game has a forest maze or a sewers level where the sewers are a maze. Again, same thing. You can do better than that. Sure we can. Sure we can. Can you do better than that? Sure we can. Dude, we got all these shards now.
That's a passive. Augment your strength. Yeah, you might as well do it, man.
No longer need this amphibian speed. Partisan. This weapon is excellent. Okay. Yeah, this is the...
I like that we've been switching up the weapons a lot as we're playing the game. Keeps it interesting.
Yeah.
I think for us, and hopefully for the viewers as well.
And they are quite good at incentivizing you.
Yeah, you're always getting something new in the game.
Oh god, oh god!
The thing is, like, you can have an effective strategy with just about anything. I bet there's probably something that's min-maxed for damage or speed running or whatever. But
yeah, there is.
If you're just playing through it casually, then yeah, I mean you're gonna have fun pretty much with whatever you pick, and you can switch it up all the time, or find something that's your favorite. You can kind of do whatever you want.
Remember that? That Bloodstained?
Yeah, Bloodstained.
There's a weapon that scales with how much blood you've stolen in total.
Oh, really?
And supposedly that's probably...
Can you steal that blood off the ground?
It's probably one of the highest DPS weapons in the game, I think.
Pretty good, man.
But who has the time to...
Soul Steel.
Look at this guy's... He has a nose.
Well, you could just break his nose off? Oh, that's terrible.
Manju. I hate these monkeys. These are the worst enemy in the game.
Yeah, just eat a manju out of a man's nose. Whatever a manju is.
Fusion.
I think it's actually Japanese for booger.
But why does it look like a food?
Well, boogers are food.
Okay, stop. That's enough of that. That's enough. That's enough. I wish I hadn't said anything. I wish I kept my goddamn mouth
Ed,
closed.
for some reason, just hates booger jokes.
No, gross things are gross. That's my problem.
I don't like gross things that much either, but for whatever reason, booger jokes really funny to me. Yeah, let me tell you another one.
Don't you dare. If you do, we're ending the app. We didn't... I'm serious. We're ending the app if you... Please don't.
So there's a Mike Matei video.
Oh, yeah?
Okay. Where he plays a classic Sega Genesis game.
Oh, boy.
And I wanted to watch him play it. And that game was called Booger Man.
Oh. That's okay. That's a game.
I was just kidding. It's actually another episode that I wanted to watch. But we can pretty much watch anything by Matei if you want.
I want to show you the coolest room in the game.
Yeah, these are always cool.
And the door is always closed where you're standing.
Oh yeah, and it puts the blood on the Can you collect the blood?
Yeah, I bet. We're gonna try it right after I kill this guy. These guys are really tough, though. Look at all that. Oh, you can't steal that blood.
Huh.
I guess it's just for show, which is okay.
It's fine. It's really neat.
Yeah, this is really cool. You come through here a couple times, and this keeps happening.
Is this the only room that does this?
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that.
It's really neat.
That's attention to detail. That's the... So it was Igarashi who was the guy who had that attention to detail on all that goofy shit in Symphony of the Night. He must have been the one responsible for all that shit.
Yeah.
Or at least one of the guys. Pretty neat stuff.
And like he did some really... There was a room in, I think it was Donosora, that was just a piano. But it was like keys on the ground. You would walk over it, you know?
I don't really remember that. It's been a while since I played that one. I think I only beat that one twice. I didn't play it as much as a lot of... I used to play the shit out of those old Castlevania games. Oh yeah, the only critique I might have of that really cool room that we were just in with those paper doors sliding around was... I think they could have made the shadow a little bit darker so you could see what was going on better. Like, just make it blacker, right?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
It's a little, like, grayed out. A lot of the times when you see something like that, it's more stylized than other games. It might even be just solid black.
No, it didn't bother me. I hadn't noticed. But, yeah, since you are in there just fighting guys...
And the blood, and the blood could have been a little more saturated, too.
Well, you know, let's go right back to it. It's right here.
Yeah. But anyway, it's a minor critique. Like, it's a little bit harder to see. Like, it looks like, I don't know, a 40% gray or something. They could have made it like an 80% gray. Made it a lot darker.
Hey, he didn't bleed. Shit. I don't know what these guys' attack pattern is. So I just, I go, where are you, what's the term? I strong-tard?
Yeah.
Strong-tard?
It's harder, it might just be because the silhouette doesn't have as strong lines around it.
Yeah.
Either. It's really soft, right? It looks kind of out of focus and
it could
soft.
be sharp.
So it's hard, yeah, it could be sharper. That might also help. But I think, and also, I mean, the paper slats themselves, the wood, right, is... they could either make that lighter, make it brown or something, so that the characters stand out a little more because they're black or gray. Like the color of it's like a purplish gray on the wood grain on those doors. They could have made those lighter and made the characters darker. There could be like more contrast between the characters' shadows and the wood grain. That might have made it look a little bit better. I mean, we're critiquing a really cool segment.
I actually don't have a problem with it. This is exactly how I would have made it. I'm just kidding. No, I couldn't have done something this cool. But, I didn't think there was anything wrong with this.
We like it either way. These are just very small, what do you call them?
Nitpicks.
Nitpicks is the mean way to say it.
That's fine.
Yeah. Just like constructive
feedback,
constructive ideas that maybe if you're thinking about doing something like that in your game, you could you'll consider what we just said.
All right, well, this is that next save point, so
we should probably call it here.
Yep. Yeah. So thanks for watching. This is episode 10, 9. I think it's 10.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're getting there. We're getting very close.
We did a giveaway, right? Yeah. Enter the giveaway in the description below.
What did we give away? I don't think we gave something away, did we?
Wasn't it Hover? It was Hover.
That was last episode.
No, that was this one.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then join the giveaway.
Join the giveaway. Subscribe to the channel. We never ask anyone to do that.
Right.
And we would never dare to ask you to join our Discord server, which is in the description below. We would never dare to ask you to do that. But you could do it if you wanted to participate in giveaways and hang out with us on there. And you could subscribe to the channel, and you could reach us online at http://www.youtube.com/.